Hello, my friends, and welcome back. We are playing with wax seals today. If you are joining my channel for the first time today, hello. My name is Melanie with Melanie Stamps, and I am so glad that you're here. I hope by the end of this video, I've encouraged you to hit that thumbs up and click that subscribe button as it helps me reach more people just like you. So today, I want to share with you new colors. These are new colors of wax beads. They are in the Spellbinder store. I have only got a small variety of them. There are more. And I will put a picture on the screen here shortly of all of the colors. Yes, all of the colors. But for what we have to play with today, we have a cloudy sky, pistachio, let's see, misty, kind of a periwinkle color, very pretty. Velvet rose. So these are all kind of your solids. Same with ink, which is a dark navy, which I think will be really striking with the silver and gold on it. And then look at the super fun mixes. I only have two. I believe there's 4 or 5 different ones. One of them is like black tie, gold and black and white, and oh, so pretty. So anyways, you're gonna want to check them all out. Like I said, I'm gonna put a graphic right here so you can see all these pretty colors. Aren't they gorgeous? And I think we should just light her up and play. I think we are gonna try and coordinate some wax seals with our projects here today. And we're going to play with the wax seal of the month and the Timeless Blooms wax seal, which is also new for this month. The Made with Love is the wax seal of the month club. And then the Timeless Blooms is part of the Better Press spring collection, which these are as well. So I thought we would go ahead and make one for this card, and then in a few days, not too long away, because I'm recording it tonight as well, I'm going to have a follow-up video with the rest of the Better Press for Spring collection. You do not want to miss it. I have been having so much fun with it. You guys know me and my Better Press. And if you watched my fall Better Press videos, I just had so much fun. So let's jump into it and get started. Now I'm actually into 2 of these containers now. I have one whole one of Christmas, and then this one is my all occasion. So these little containers are super cheap, and they're amazing for keeping the little heads of your wax stamps in it. So if we are going to do this one, let's coordinate here. How about, and I'm going to pull in a few other colors that I have seated over here. How about, let's see, what do we want to do? And then there's this one. I think I want this new, this one is Velvet Rose. Get some of these out. And then I think I am going to add maybe one of these peachy ones in there. Let's see what happens when we do that. I like to experiment, so let's see what happens. This is my first one, so I'm doing 4 beads. And I like to do that because it gives you a full wax seal, but then after that I usually do just 3. And while that's melting, I'm just going to cut my little tag off here since these are new, and that way I can put this down in the little Ziploc that it comes in and have that for storage. And it tells me what color I've got. Now each of these bags have 100 beads in it, so you get a lot of mileage out of one little bag. So that's nice to know when you're looking at the price point that you are getting a lot for the money. So with this, you can actually use your Tool-in-One to stir with if you need to stir. And you also have these deco markers that you can actually color the raised detail on the wax seal when it is cooled. So we're getting some melting going on here. It's a little slow, but of course I'm going to speed some of this up. Okay, once it's completely melted, I like to let it cool off the burner just a little bit because this is super, super hot. So I like it to set up just a little. You don't want it to be too long, but just a little bit off the burner, and then pour. You don't have to feel super rushed. You can take your time. And then you don't want to push this in it. You want to just slowly let it set right down in there. Okay, that looks like it's turned out really nicely. Now, for the next one, I am going to, let's see what we're going to do. I am actually needing one that's coral, more coral. So I'm going to go with this one, and it's okay that that has a little light pink in it because I'm actually going for a little lighter than that. This is for another project from the sealed collection. So I'm going to go ahead and just let that be melting. That is the new seal. Isn't it pretty? I just love it. I'm so excited for spring. Love it, love it, love it. At the time that this airs, it is 16 degrees outside, guys. I am ready for spring. So that one is going to be going right there. And I will probably color it silver because this is foiled in silver. So perfect. Okay, so we've got that one going. Let's swirl this around a little bit. And how about we just leave it swirled like that? How about we leave it a little swirled? I think that might be fun. Just let it sit for a second. And pour. Pretty. Just gently sit it down in there. Good, looks good. Now I'm going to go ahead and clean this out because I'm going to change colors. You want to be careful because it is really hot. So I'm just using a paper towel and cleaning this out really good. All right, so we'll sit that back on there. And for the next one, how about we do something blue for the bumblebee? So let's see. It's almost kind of in between that. How about we take 2 or 3 of, this one is Cloudy Skies, and this one actually coordinates with one of our paper colors. Do 3 of those. And this is kind of lighter, so I'm going to bring in 1 of these pearl whites just to lighten that color up a bit. I love mixing colors. So let's do that. Take a peek at this. And there is our coral one. Turned out really nice. And you will see this on a project most likely in the upcoming sealed spring Better Press video. Perfect match too, I might say, because the card I'm matching is right off to my left. So I'm going to change this seal with the Made with Love, because now I'm going to make seals for the backs of my envelopes to match these club cards here that I have. These are from the Club of the Month this month. I'm going to take this little bit of wax off the tip of my Tool-in-One. It comes right off once it's cool. We'll mix this color to lighten the blue just a little bit. Yeah, that lightened it really nicely. Okay. Then we'll take this off and let it cool just a little. Now the wax stamp is, it says Made with Love, and it's the one that came in the Club of the Month this month. And what my plan is to use it on the backs of these cards here that I have done. And I don't know if I'll make seals here with all of these. I'll just watch the time and see how we're doing on time. But I wanted to make at least a couple with each so you could see, and I want to play with those mixes too. So just pour straight so that it comes out in a circle. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It's okay. If it's a little bit organic, that's what I call it, organic. Which this one is. It's got a little shape. Sometimes you can guide it a little bit to get it more round. We'll see how that does. I'm going to go ahead and clean this one because I just needed one blue. There we go. Easy peasy. Then let's play with this one. This is called the Must-Have Pink Mix. And first, we're going to just do one of each bead. Let's just see what the pure mix does. We got that one. We've got that one. Let's see. Then there is this darker? Yes. We have a darker one. And then we have a gold. Pretty. So I'm going to just let those melt down like that. And we're just going to see what it looks like just as is. We're not going to stir it. We're going to leave it as is. Ooh, look at this one, guys. That one that looked like it was going organic turned out perfect just by guiding the stamp as I layered it down. It was kind of peeking out too far, but I just kind of guided it as I was lowering it slowly, and I got a circle. Very pretty. And let's see how it looks with our card. There we go. Look at the color match just by adding one of the whites to it. Worked out nicely. That's what I'm striving for here. I like trying to coordinate. So we're getting there. We're melting down. Got a little bit more to go. Look at this. Is this not cool? But remember, even though these are mixes, you do not have to use all four colors at one time. You could just do light pink. You could do the darker red. You could do the darker pink. You could do just gold. You could do two colors. You could do a swirl. Or you could do like we're doing right here. So all four of these are now melted together. So I am just going to pour as is. Oops, I got a little carried away there. So we'll see how this ends up being. It's a little all over the place. It's not what I intended. Okay. I might do that again, so I'm going to leave that there. Here again, I'm going to guide it in, because then you can kind of try to squeeze it in its way. It's going to have a little ripple over here. I'm going to do this one again. See what we get. Get a light. I've never done mixes like this before, so of course this is trial and error. And gold. I just want to have a couple to pick from. There. And then my next one, I'm going to add purple because I want to match this one. So I'm going to, this is called Enchanted. So I'm going to do 2 Enchanted. Then I'm going to do a fuchsia, I think. And I might do one of the light pinks too. Might do like that. That's what I think I'm going to do next. Again, this mix that we're doing here is the must-have pink mix. I'm not sure if the price point's any different for getting the mixes than the regular packs. I do see that they're both 100 beads, but this just gives you options because you have multiple ways with just one package of beads. Let's see this. There's that one, my first mixed one. Now that, if I put gold on the Made with Love, there you go, you could see it, the Made with Love, that would look good. Oh, this is pretty. Okay, let's see. All right, so I'm just going to gently coax that in there and attempt to get a somewhat round shape. I think I'm just going to put 3 of these in. This is from the same set, but I put in an enchanted bead. So while that melts, let me see about getting some more of this colored. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here. And I will share these cards in my Facebook group. I share cards in both the Better Press Babes Facebook group if it's a Better Press project like these are. Well, this one is, well, they both are. And I also share in my main group, which is Heartfelt Card Making with Spellbinders and more. That turned out nice. So it corrected itself. So Heartfelt Card Making with Spellbinders is more is my main group. So I'd like to invite you all over there to share your makes with me. And also to see when I have new videos up. Okay, let's see how we do here. Let's put that back on there. This is really pretty. So you see, just by adding one other color to a variety mix, I just added 1 bead from this mix to a couple colors in this mix, and I've got a completely different look. You gotta love that. That is just stretching your supplies, which in my book is saving money. Okay, this is just about done. And you can also, I don't know if I have the guts to do it. Okay, we're doing it. You can also paint the rim, which I'm doing here. Okay, I'm going to sit this aside to dry. Got it all inked up with the marker. And we will move this one. Let's see what this looks like. I'm excited about this one now. Oh, I love it. Look at this one. Oh, I love this one, guys. Oh, this one is a perfect match for that. Isn't that awesome? This is almost ready. Look at those colors. I am coordinating with this one now. Those colors. The reason my burner is smoking is because I have a little bit of wax right there on the edge of the brass. So that's, if you're seeing any smoke, that's where the smoke is coming from. See here when it has a little wax on the tip? If that drips down in there, then it can become very smoky. So I sat that down in there, and it's going to be a little bit organic, but not too much. Put this one away. And then I'm hopefully going to clean that spoon. Okay. So let's take a peek here. Oh, isn't that pretty? There is our mix of teals. So that will go with my card right there. So I have this one has an envelope. This one has an envelope bead. This one has one, and then this one is the one that has the silver on it, and it will go right there. So I hope you've enjoyed this wax seal dive into the deep with the new wax seal beads. It's been really fun playing with the wax with you guys. And check out all the links down in the description. If there's anything you're interested in, those links are affiliate links, and they do help support my channel. So using them is absolutely no cost to you, but it is saying thank you to me. So thank you so much, guys. Until the next one, bye-bye.